Hello, my wonderful families. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is your brother NDS Opinion TV. I don't show face. I beg. I want more than listen to Aisha Yusuf, what she has to say about this Bola Tinubu forged certificate. I will come back and give my own opinion.
Nigeria is that country where sometimes things are just upside down. You know, the things that should make people outraged really doesn't make them outraged. In Nigeria, like somebody will steal a phone, right? On the marketplace. People will actually support bringing tires and burning that person alive. But meanwhile, somebody will steal billions of naira. And the same people who burnt somebody for just stealing a phone will actually be supporting the person and bringing all sorts of excuses. So sometimes things are so upside down that you're wondering. A few months ago, a young girl reportedly forged her JAMB results and, you know, made it increase the JAMB scores and became the highest scorer of this year, which is it happened this year. And the way people came out, you know, everybody, rightfully so, because it's outrageous. Why would you forge and increase your scores when you didn't get it? But the same people, now that the president selected illegitimate president we have in Nigeria, someone who rigged himself into office, has been accused of the same forgery, and evidence are coming out that there are a lot of forgery around him. You don't know whether his name is his real name, whether his age is his real age, whether his gender is his real gender, everything. And people just want, you know, people to just move on. And the same people who are so outraged of a 16-year-old who had forged results are suddenly not angry that a 70-something-year-old person has forged, is also being accused of forging results, of using different identity and everything, and people just want people to move on. It's crazy. You know, you hear a lot of youngsters always saying that, you know, education is a scam and this thing. Do you really blame them? Because as it is, all you need to do is just forge result and you can be the president of a nation. And it's seen as okay. Nobody is talking about any kind of thing. It's unbelievable. This is how we continue to set precedents that are so wrong. They're so wrong. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't even know what to say, honestly.
You see, it's only in Nigeria where illegality pays. It's only in Nigeria. She has said it all. She has said it all about Bola Tinubu and the forged certificates. But it pains me so much that the people that we look up to stand up and do the needful, to do justice, are the ones painting us black the more. The judges in the United States of America, where Atiku appealed for the release of these documents, knew what is on ground, and they released the documents, and even gave the instruction that the Nigerian judiciary should not come appealing for the same cause, because they don't want their names to be dragged to the mud. Now in Nigeria here, Festus Akpahamu is one of the lawyers we have in Nigeria, though even though he's not practicing today he's a politician. Once said that in those days, back in the day, that the great men doesn't school teachers come to their house to teach them. Hear what Festus said here.
I just explained that to you now.
You say they wise.
To us that he didn't go to a primary school. Is that what you're saying?
In those days, you don't have to go. You don't have to. They read and pass GC from home. Great men do.
What?
Secondary school?
The secondary school, that's GC now.
Man! What type of plane is this?
Yeah.
Yes, they pass it from home. Yes, great men do. It is fact, it is one of the virtues that you use to know great men.
Hey!
That they read from home. They read and dug in and burnt the midnight oil from home.
Shut up.
You have heard him, right? Now, what do you think? Other countries of the world practice justice when it comes to law interpretation. They practice justice. But when it comes to Nigeria, the judiciary in Nigeria practice technicality. You see, this case that is open, that is clear, don't be surprised that the Nigerian judiciary and the rest of them will go around it and look for a baptized lies called technicality and use it to back up Ahmed Bola Tinubu to continue in power. But I want to tell you this for free. If we fail to do the needful today, the next generation will ask us a very vital questions which will be unable to answer. The next generation will ask us a big question and we won't find the answer. Because when we have incubated this very evil and allow it to continue, allow it to be in power with this very questionable character of Tinubu, believe it, the next generation will come up with their own and nobody can stand against it. It's high time that the judiciary will redeem their image by, like, I know, since the matter is in Supreme Court and there's no room for Atiku to forward these very cases, and this cannot be used against Tinubu as it stands now. But the Supreme Court has the way power to make a law. The Supreme Court has the way power to make a law, to say no to this very nonsense, to say no. Once this has been uncovered that this man doesn't have the certificate, what he presented was a forged one, and they being people that school that has the certificate, if actually they have, to say no, we won't accommodate this, and say, Mr. Man, step down. Because it is the image of Nigeria that is being dragged to the mud. It is the image of the nation that is being dragged to the mud. Tinubu, as it stands today, is the #1 image maker of Nigeria. And if we allow this to continue, we will all hear it. In fact, as it stands, ECOWAS should strip off Ahmed Bola Tinubu his position as the chairman of the ECOWAS. My people, share this video. Make this video to go viral. Nigerian judiciary will look up to you guys to do the needful now.